Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we are going to break out of prison and beat people with a stick. Rather be out here in the cold than locked up in that cell. So say home was where you make it. But who the hell makes this place home? Do filthy murderers like you even have hearts? Yes? It's sugary.
There are not so many guards watching the cafeteria during this shift. Now is my chance to find an accomplice.
The guy with the mustache, obviously. During the day, Osvald can scrutinize to glean new knowledge from townspeople. I don't think they're townspeople when they're prisoners. Scrutinize him. Impression flippant. A footlicker who reports misconduct to the prison guards the second he witnesses it, which makes him most unwelcome among other prisoners.
No, this one won't do.
But his mustache. Oh wait, there's another mustache over there. Alright. Get screwed it on. Crime mass poisoning. Sentence 156 years. Scroot. Hi, kitty. How are you doing? Are you meowing? Yeah, you can meow on the mic. A prisoner who was once an aristocrat, he seems cultured and intellectual, but is prone to leaps in subject as well as sudden bouts of shouting and unruliness. Kinda handsome.
No. I cannot tie my fortunes to this prisoner.
Can I talk to him? I like watching people enjoy their food. Now, hang on. If you have business with me, you must schedule an appointment through my butler first. I like watching people enjoy their food. Says the person who mass poisoned a lot of people. Prisoner to prisoner, what say we help each other out? What about you? Scroot. Emerald, a well-known figure around the prison, his exceedingly wary demeanor belies a sense of determination unlike any other.
You there. A word. What are you playing at? Skulking around and sizing up all the prisoners. Ah, right. You can't speak on account of the muzzle. I've been watching you. You know, for the last 5 years. And all that time you've been feigning indifference while you surveilled the place, right? The other prisoners, the guards, everyone and everything. Watching for minor differences, like you're making some sort of audit. As far as I'm concerned, only 2 types of prisoners watch silently for 5 years. Hungry beasts and people plotting an escape. That's it. If it's the former, I know someone who can help. But if it's the latter... So, which one are you, Professor? Shake your head if you're the former, or nod if you're the latter.
Here's an embarrassing secret of Old Man Sugarheart. Both of these sound like the last thing to me. But I believe the ladder is the actual last thing. Oh, how embarrassing that it calls me out like this on stream. The ladder? Let's escape?
So, my eyes didn't deceive me after all. You're quite clever, I'll say that. Now, for my formal request. I want in on your plan. I can be of use to you. You'll see. I got lots of valuable information I'll only share with a close confidant. I've collected it over my long years in this place. That's why they call me Emerald the Informant. I know my information's good. You could do far worse, Professor Jailbreak.
That's what they call me.
Only someone of considerable wit could have figured out my plot through mere observance.
He says while, like, searching the wall for cracks.
Further, he is correct that I have need of his wares. I can certainly use them to my advantage.
I knew you'd see it my way. So, what would you have me do?
This horrid island is 4 days' journey from the nearest shore. Even if our escape proves successful, we'll need a ship capable of making the journey to the mainland. I have set my sights on the vessel carrying the inspectors, who visit the prison on an erratic schedule. Thus, I need to know when it is due to arrive next. The ledger containing that information is fiercely guarded. I stand no chance of laying eyes on it. But all I need to know is the date. For that will be the date we make our escape.
Understood. That won't come easily. Not impossible, though. I'll contact you once I have it. One more thing. Get me the key to this muzzle. Can't make any promises there, seeing as it was made just for you. Let's just pray luck is on our side, eh, confidant?
The plan is in motion. I just need to let the informant do his work.
Osvald.
That's me.
Osvald.
That's still me.
Have you found the answer?
The limit does not exist.
To work, maggots! Move!
That was a Mean Girls reference. After forced labor. Now I simply need to determine an escape route and procure suitable cold weather wear. Someone who knows the history of this place should be able to point me in the right direction. I should seek out the prisoner they call the Provisioner. I want cold weather wear. Only question is which to procure first. Let's enter a random room. Are you the Provisioner? Wait, are these just weapons? Sweet. Those might come in handy. You look like you provision things. That beard. Known to many as the Provisioner, he's capable of acquiring anything asked of him, albeit at a rather onerous cost. What you got?
So you're the muzzled scholar I've heard so much about. You look like you need something, same as everyone else who comes to see me. The name's Bale. Most call me the Provisioner. I can secure most anything people ask for. Not for money, given our circumstances. But everyone has something of value on them, if you know what I mean.
So, he won't hand it over for free. Though, if I can find his weakness, I'd better scrutinize some of the other prisoners.
It's been a while, but I believe I have the ability to mug at night. Delusional and a pathological liar. Better off not knowing what I've done. Firm believer that justice is served when the prisoners suffer, and that they must be guided with a firm and unsparing hand, which he greatly admires Warden David's and hopes to take his place. Hey, Muzzlemouth, wipe that smug look off your face. Maybe. Wait, let's scrutinize him again. Oh, I got that. About you. Prisoner is extremely violent. Former human trafficking victim turned human trafficker. Oh.
I don't believe this prisoner knows anything.
No room for you here, Muzzlemouth. Get lost. Serial arson, murder. Is that all? Hee, this fire is so warm and toasty. Lol. See what you did there. An possibly silent man is charged with document creation at the prison. Said silence is born of a deep-seated hatred for every prisoner on the island. Perhaps the only saving grace is that his silence keeps him from becoming yet another voice berating the inmates. Blech. Ellipses. Neurom. Mustache. Relatively mild-mannered prisoner compared to the others, he was unable to read upon incarceration, but learned to do so under the library guard's tutelage.
I don't believe this prisoner knows anything.
If I ever make it out of here, I want to open my own bookstore. Say home is where you make it. I read that before. Manufacture and sale of illegal concoctions. Trespassing, murder. Alright, you there. You gotta be the guy, right? Warden Davids dropped his coin purse the other day, and his prisoner watched as Bale picked it up. He doesn't dare tell a soul, though, as Bale knows his weakness. What's his weakness?
Here it is. Surely this is the provisioner's weakness. Let's see how he responds.
Finally come to pay, have you? What's that scrap of paper in your hand?
What in the... Where did you get this? Whatever you want, it's yours. Just swear you won't speak a word of this to anyone.
Oh, dang.
My plan proceeds apace. This clothing ought to keep me from freezing to death.
Back to your cells, you animals!
That will have to wait. Back to the hole for now.
Meanwhile, arms full of parkas.
Osvald.
I'll just tuck them under my pillow.
Have you found the answer?
No, Harvey. Though I have a theory. Behold this small flame. Nothing exceptional. Yet if I apply the equation I have here, its intensity is compounded. And in theory, its power is multiplied. However, as long as it remains a flame, its power is limited.
Using equations to amplify magic powers? This is incredible. You're a genius, Osvald. The one true magic. You're one step closer to it, to standing alone atop the summit of magic scholarship. Though, I must warn you not to grow too fond of the idea, for I will surpass you.
Time to work, you worthless sacks of meat! Up and out!
After forced labor, all I need now is a suitable escape route. Someone who knows the history of this place should be able to point me in the right direction. Nyom.
I must find a prisoner familiar with the underground passage.
Is it you? Hey, Professor, you're looking a little gloomy today. What's the matter? It's Scrooted. Instigating foreign aggression, insurrection. Prisoner was found defacing a public building with anti-establishment writings. Claims to be an artist. Yeah, only 39 years? Hey, Banksy. Always wondered, how do you eat with that thing on? You have no idea just how dangerous I am. A high-ranking member of an evil organization bent on world domination through abject fear and demoralization of the populace, or so he claims. He refuses to speak when asked about the specific nature of his crime.
I don't believe this prisoner knows anything.
Prisoner serving an extremely long sentence who worked on the construction of the underground passage. The hard labor ruined his legs, however, leaving him confined to his cell, doing far simpler labor. Not rabor.
The underground passage. I don't just know it, I helped build it. But don't go asking me details. Best I can say is there ought to be a labor report for it on file in the library.
The library.
It's where the books do be at. Nyom. Is this the library? It's the library.
This must be the labor report that prisoner spoke of. Whoever wrote it spared no detail in recording the construction of the passage. And they were a prisoner as well. Must be why no one gave it so much as a second glance. Aha. There's an entry to the passage right by the guard station. All is proceeding as planned. I've studied the tunnel's construction, and I am certain it is suitable for my escape.
Back to your cells, now!
I haven't finished sketching penises in the library books.
Seems I'm out of time. Back to the hole, then.
Osvald. Have you found the answer?
Maybe.
I've reached a dead end. There's just one last piece missing. I've explored every possible avenue, but it's nowhere to be found. What could possibly be powerful enough to serve as the source of the one true magic?
You've done enough, Osvald. Well done, truly. Now, allow me, the great Harvey, to provide the final piece for you.
Nani?
Harvey.